I used to think that investing was hard, boring, or complicated, but I found the perfect stock investing course that showed me how to invest as a complete newbie. Now I can build wealth in the stock market and do all the things that I enjoy at the same time. Check out the Lazy Investor Stock course and get started on your wealth building journey today.
Is bird flu over? Is it pretty much a wrap? Is it done? It's kind of been pushed into the back burner of our news cycle. However, I don't believe that bird flu is over. I believe that bird flu is something that is kind of under the surface. It's still currently going on today. However, the media kind of picks and chooses what it talks about. And I think currently right now, the media has decided that they're not going to pay a lot of attention to bird flu for whatever reason. But I want to show you, this is from late May, right? This particular farm called Hickman's Arizona Chickens, right? Bird flu killed 95% of their flock. And so they had to close that particular farm. That was 6 million birds. So they lost 95% of their Arizona hen population, roughly 6 million birds due to avian flu. And so what we're seeing is that we're kind of seeing spots of bird flu popping up across the United States, and farms or businesses having to adjust. If you desire to keep track of the bird flu situation, it may impact you as a trader. It may impact you as a person that is looking to go into the poultry or maybe the egg market, or maybe just want to be aware of what products you think are in circulation right now that you may be consuming. USDA has a website in which you can keep track. We have outbreak situation over the last 30 days. What we've seen is we had a really, really big spike in bird flu in May 25, went up from April, and then we've seen it kind of drop down over the past 2 months. You can see commercial flocks by state. And so it allows you to get a heads up on what's going on inside the United States over the past 30 days. So we know that this particular information is going to be lagging because it has to take place and it has to get reported to show up on this website. But it'll allow you to kind of stay in track of it where you don't kind of get caught into what will happen is the YouTube blitz when something actually takes place. I really do believe that bird flu is going to become a thing. And when I say a thing, I think it's going to become a really, really important thing over the next 4 years because of the political scenario that we're in. And I do think that the media one day will decide to make this the biggest story in the United States. And so that's why we released the bird flu report to help people kind of understand what companies we think could be impacted by it, to position themselves. But even if you don't buy that from me, I want to just encourage you to make sure that you get a heads up on what you think is going on with this particular situation. Because if you need to buy eggs because you eat eggs, you need to buy eggs because of your business. If you eat out a lot and the places that you go to utilize eggs, if we get a shortage of eggs because they're having to cull so many birds, it can be detrimental to your food budget. It can be detrimental to your entertainment budget. And then also as a trader, it can be something that you make sure that you want to stay and pay attention to. So I hope you got some value from it. Really, really quick video, but I wanted to show you something that I think is still a live scenario, even though it's not getting a lot of attention. Let me know how you feel about it in the comments. David W. Williams, also known as a retail trader. Talk to you later.